Today, I would like to discuss the material regarding the primary market and secondary market for the Portfolio Theory and Investment Analysis course. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mary Anggraini, student ID number 2341-1181 from the Management 23D class. Definition of the primary market. According to Hartono, 2020, the primary market is a market where companies offer securities or financial instruments to the public for the first time before they are traded generally. This offering process is known as an initial public offering, which is the stage when a company begins selling shares to public investors to raise funds from the community. After the entire offering process in the primary market is complete, the company as the issuer is obligated to list its share on the secondary market so that the share can be traded among investors. Initial public offering process. The parties involved in the issuance of securities include the issuer, which is the company that issues shares or bonds to the public to obtain funds, and the underwriter, which is a securities firm that assists in purchasing the securities from the issuer and reselling them to investors. Second, underwriting methods primarily consist of two types: full commitment and best effort. In a full commitment method, the underwriter purchases the entire issuance of securities from the issuer, thereby guaranteeing the sale of the funds. On the other hand, the best effort method means the underwriter only commits to making their best possible effort to sell the securities to investors, without guaranteeing that all shares will be sold out. 3. The estimated time required for the distribution process from the primary market to the investor is approximately 15 days. Methods of issuing new shares. Number 1. Rights issue. Shares are offered first to existing shareholders. Number 2. Employee stock ownership plan. Shares are granted or sold to employees towards an employee ownership program. Number 3. Dividend reinvestment plan. Dividends that would normally be paid in cash are instead converted into additional shares. Number 4. Private placement. Shares are sold directly to specific investors, typically organizations or institutions. And number 5. Public offering. Shares are sold to the general public through the capital market. Advantage and disadvantage of going public. Advantage. Number 1. Easier access to capital in the future. Being public allows companies to raise funds more efficiently through follow-on offerings. Number 2. Increased liquidity for shareholders. Stock can be easily bought and sold on the secondary market, providing an exit strategy for early investors. 3. Public established market value. The company's worth is determined by the market, providing a clear valuation. Number 4. Enhanced transparency and public oversight. Improve company credibility and brand image towards regulatory reporting. And the last, number 5, reduce financial leverage. Raising equity capital can reduce the reliance on debt, strengthening the balance sheet. Disadvantage. The first, higher reporting and compliance costs. Public companies must deal with significant ongoing legal, auditing, and administrative expense. Second, increased disclosure requirements. Companies are obligated to share sensitive financial and operational data with the public and competitors. 3. Risks or fear of takeover. Since shares are traded openly, the company becomes vulnerable to hostile takeovers by outside entities. Capital market indices. A capital market index is an indicator used to track the price movement performance of stock within the capital market on the Indonesia Stock Exchange. Indices are categorized into several types. Number one, headline indices, such as the IHSG and LQ45, which reflects general market conditions. Number two, sectoral indices, based on specific industry groups. Three, thematic indices, structured according to specific themes, such as Sharia compliance stock. Jakarta Islamic Index, Indeks Saham Syariah Indonesia, or environmental, social, and governance. Number four, factor indices, based on company characteristics such as size, growth, dividends, and quality. Example of stock and bond indices. In Indonesia, several well-known stock and bond indices on the Indonesia Stock Exchange include the first, Indonesia Composite Index, serves as the primary indicator for the overall movement of all stock in the Indonesia capital market. Second, LG45 consists of stock with high liquidity and market capitalization. 3. Jakarta Islamic Index and Jakarta Islamic Index 70. Future Sharia Compliance Stock. 4. Compass 45 and Business 27. Conference selected companies based on specific criteria. Number 5. BUMN 20. Contains stock of state-owned enterprises. Number 6. Indonesia Bond Index, used to measure the performance of the bonds market in Indonesia. Conclusion: the primary market is where shares or securities are first offered to the public through the initial public offering process. During this stage, the company collaborates with an underwriter using either a full commitment or best effort system. The secondary market is where securities are traded after being officially listed on the exchange. Trading is conducted via the stock exchange for large companies using an auction system, or towards the over-the-counter market via a negotiation system for unlisted companies. Companies that go public enjoy benefits such as easier access to capital and increased stock liquidity. However, they must also bear significant compliance costs and are required to disclose information to the public. Capital market indicators such as the IHSG, LG45, and Jakarta Islamic Index serve as benchmarks to monitor market conditions and stock price movements. Okay, that's all the material we're covering. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video.